Hey, Patty here from Worthy Nutrition. Happy Monday to you. And today is Monday Musings. And I'm out on my little 2-foot balcony. Seriously. Well, okay, maybe 3 feet, 2.5 feet. It's like the smallest balcony that anyone's ever built. Don't ask me why. But I managed to get most of my body out here because I wanted to be outside. So here I am. And there you are. So welcome to Monday Musing. And today's question is, what the heck is GERD? And what do you do with it? What happens? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I have so many notes. It's not even funny because GERD, there's a lot going on with GERD. It stands for gastroesophageal reflux disease. And I'm going to throw in with that acid indigestion. Okay, and this is the theory or the common dictionary, description is stomach acid leaks back up into your esophagus, and your esophageal tissues are not made to handle stomach acid. It hurts. Sometimes it hurts so bad it feels like you're having a heart attack. It's really, really bad. Hey Julie, how's it going? Welcome. And so the usual treatment for that is over-the-counter antacids, or PPI, proton pump inhibitors. And here's the thing about those. You're only supposed to take them for maximum 6 weeks. People have been on them for years because they can't seem to get off of them, and you can develop a dependence on them. That's not so good, not so good. And there are also many side effects, such as kidney stones, constipation, or diarrhea, both. So that doesn't sound like fun. And weakened bone density, which it has become a big issue. And it's mostly because of most of these antacids and over-the-counter drugs have aluminum in them, and aluminum is a toxin. Hello. The other side effect is esophageal cancer, which I want to say is what you're supposed to be preventing. Whatever. Okay. So let's talk about stomach acid, hydrochloric acid, HCl. There is a theory that this GERD and acid indigestion can be caused by too little stomach acid, which doesn't seem like that would really be happening. But now let me explain, okay? So what happens, okay, you've got the protein coming down, or the food coming down into your stomach, and your hydrochloric acid is going to start helping digest it along with enzymes. And if there's not enough acid, it does not get digested properly. Therefore, it ferments. This is not a good fermentation, and it causes gas and air to bubble up, so it forces a bunch of whatever acid is left and food back into the esophagus, and that is not fun. And it keeps doing it. And also that sphincter that's supposed to keep it all in the stomach gets loosened up after time if this keeps happening over and over again. So, wait, let me make sure I had all my Oh, I didn't want to say stomach acid is so good. It's so important to have enough stomach acid. First of all, it goes down. The amount of stomach acid that your body makes goes down after your 20s. Okay, so we're kind of screwed. But you can still do things, to help that. It prevents bugs and parasites and bacteria from, getting into your body and causing all sorts of food poisoning and horrible things. Oh, wait, is that George's mate? That might be George. This is George back here, by the way. I don't know if you can see him, but he's right there on his nest. They've got 2 dove eggs there. They're starting early today, or this month. They're starting early because it's still winter, I believe, even though it doesn't feel like it right now. And I don't know if you know this, but both the male and female doves do sit on the nest. So that could be George. I really don't know if it's George. It could be Harriet too. We'll see. Anyway, But he's cool. He's cool with me being out here. All right, so what was I saying? So it prevents all sorts of things from coming. It kills off all the bugs and the bacteria that comes in with your food. And it prevents food poisoning and stuff like that. So if you don't have enough acid, you can be getting all sorts of stuff going in there. There was one more thing that I wanted to say. Okay, so some of the other theories are you could have a hiatal hernia that causes GERD and the acid reflux, or you could have a bacteria infestation, infection, called H. pylori, Helicobacter pylori, and that's a nasty, nasty bacteria that causes stomach ulcers if it does not get taken care of. Okay, so there's 3 different theories. You can kind of explore them all. Now, what do? You talk to your doctor. You ask them to look into these different things. If you have a doctor that's very close to different ideas, you might want to look for a functional medicine doctor, someone who looks for the cause, the root cause, so we can take that root cause away so it doesn't ever have to come back, right? All right, so if you want to improve your hydrochloric acid, your stomach acid, the first thing I suggest that you do is you take 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. It has to be raw and the cloudy kind, okay? That's the kind we want because it's got all the good stuff in it. In a very large glass of water, and you drink it before each meal, like 20 minutes before each meal. And that stimulates the production of your hydrochloric acid. If that doesn't work for you, you can always supplement with HCl. It's called betaine, and you should have it with pepsin, which is that's the enzyme that helps digest the protein. Okay, so you can do that. And if anybody is interested in supplementing, please send me a private message, or you can post down below, or you can email me, or contact me from my website, whatever, and I will send you some instructions on how to do that, because you would add 1 capsule of betaine with each meal, and then 2, and then 3, till you get a warming in your stomach. That signifies that you're taking too much acid. Then you go back down 1, and then that's what you would be taking with each meal. So it could be 3 or 4 capsules that you would take with each meal. Some people end up having to take 9 or 10 because they have no stomach acid. But they need that in order to digest properly. And that also goes into absorption. If you can't digest properly, you're not going to be able to absorb. We all want to absorb because that keeps us healthy. Okay, and if you end up having an episode where you're in so much pain, and it can be really painful, from GERD or acid indigestion, a quick fix for that would be one or a half a teaspoon of baking soda. Try and get the non-aluminum baking soda in 8 ounces of water. Drink it down, and it should soothe that very quickly and help that. This is something that you don't want to do all the time, though. This is just every once in a while if you need it. And there's things that you can take that will soothe your digestive tract, like slippery elm bark. It's gelatinous, and it just kind of coats your whole digestive tract and your esophagus, and it's very healing. And there's marshmallow root, and ginger is also very, very good for acid production, the good kind. And make sure you have enough vitamin D, that you're not deficient in vitamin D, and most of us are. If you're deficient in vitamin D, you're not going to be able to deal with any infections like H. pylori or whatever, bacterial infections. And aloe vera juice is very soothing also. It can have a laxative effect. We don't want that. So you need to buy the aloe vera juice that does not have that ingredient in it, and it will say it probably on the front. So, Sally, how's it going, girl? Hope you're doing well. All right, so that's about all I have to say. I said the thing about the baking soda, and did I mention that the hydrochloric acid helps prevent parasites too? So we don't want parasites hanging out in our intestines. So if you have any questions, I think you know where to find me. You can go to my website, worthynutrition.com, and take a look around. It's actually been remodeled, redone, whatever you want to say, and it's pretty. I'm very proud of it. There's a lot of things that I still want to rewrite, but go take a look around. And don't forget about my detox. There is a clean eating and detox. It's a do-it-yourself. It's just 2.5 weeks. It's a real short one, but it kind of gets you in the swing of things as far as how to eat clean. And you'll get an email from me daily telling you what to do, when to do it, and supportive on all that. And you can always email me and ask me questions. Okay, and there's also a Facebook group. So that will be on my Worthy Nutrition page under Work With Me, I believe. Okay, so worthynutrition.com, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, hi Steve Burton, how's it going? How's your tummy? I hope you don't have GERD or acid indigestion. I hope nobody does, because it hurts like the dickens, and it's not good for you at all. They used to think it was just kind of harmless. Just acid indigestion, I'll just take a Tums. No, it does harm your esophagus. You want to be good to your esophagus. Because if you have to lose your esophagus, it's really kind of hard to live. It is. Some people do it, but not very many. Okay, guys. So, hey, thanks for tuning in, Sally and Steve and Julie. You guys are awesome. And I will see you on Friday for Favorite Food Friday. And I'm not, it might be mangoes, because I know Christy asked for that. So, take care. Have a great day. Ciao for